Mental toughness, man, I like that. I feel like we've learned a lot about mental toughness, emotional stability, if you will. And you know what's interesting is that I think sometimes people want to learn that, but aren't willing to go through what it takes to learn it.
That's so true.
And they think like almost like I can read it in a book, and once I read it and get it figured out, then I can go live it. And what we've found is that you don't really read in a book. I mean, you can read books and understand more mindset and things like that, absolutely. But the more that you live life or whatever you're doing in life, like you have to have the experiences and things happen to you or for you so that you can build that mental toughness. And I think that we've taken on almost like a challenge of like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and let's learn how we can kind of handle it better each time and get more mentally strong in a sense, right? Mentally tough. And the more we've been open to that, the more I think we've been able to learn the mental toughness, right? And grow that ourselves. But I think you have to be open to kind of take things on and learn that, right? I think sometimes people shy away from things all the time of like, oh, that's too tough. You're never gonna build that. So I think it looks like, I guess, being, taking anything on and being able to respond positively when things happen. I don't know.
You know, people say like, they say like, I was trained to take a punch, or I'm good at taking a punch. Like, well, you don't learn how to take a punch till you take enough punches.
Right.
And I think, you know, we don't see the world as like out to get us, or, you know, where, you know, the devil's out to get us, or like we're a victim or anything like that. It's more like life on planet Earth is gonna happen. Okay, in this scenario, what's the absolute worst case scenario? Okay, if that were to happen, how would we handle it? And there's still always a solution or a way to get through it or whatever. And now, almost, I mean, I can't think of a single time where the worst case actually happened. So if you're always thinking positive about like, well, it's gonna be great, we're gonna come through it, whatever. Now it's like, anytime, because the worst case didn't happen, it was never as bad as it could have been.
True.
So it was almost like a gratitude, like, well, hey, it wasn't even close to what we thought it could be. And not speaking the negative in, but make mountains into molehills. So why do we make that a 10 when it could be a 1?
Yeah.
And that could be in literally any situation.
Yeah, totally.
And we have people that we work with that are going through cancer, right? And cancer treatments. And they make the cancer situation as little as a hangnail. Then we have people with hangnails that make it as big as cancer. And you're going, okay, well, what happened there, right? And it's like, we're gonna make it how big or small we want. And we were just taught like, let's just choose to make things smaller and not make it such a big deal.
Right.